Hi, it's Danielle here. I previously made a video about depersonalization and derealization, so you can check that out if you want. This video I'm going to talk a little bit more about how I deal with it. Somebody was asking, or a few people are asking, like how I deal with it personally. So at the moment my depersonalization and derealization symptoms are not so strong and I'm at a very livable state at the moment, and it doesn't distract me so much, and I don't experience it every day because now I know my potential triggers and things that really intensify it and make it worse. So first off, for things like sugar-free sweets and drinks, if I would drink a lot of that, and I used to have Diet Coke every single day for about 5 years, so that really played a part, especially in the derealization. Symptoms that I was experiencing, they'd be a lot more intensified. And if I didn't sleep so well at night as well, so if I only got like an hour's sleep, then I might experience it the next day, and especially if I didn't really sleep the whole week, then it'd be really intense, and I most likely would not go out because being around people when you have it is, it's just not, it's just hard to deal with, it's hard to cope with that all going on. Medication is another thing for me that really intensifies it. So if I'm on really strong meds, I am more likely to experience both derealization and depersonalization. And finally, the last thing would be anxiety and depression. So that would really intensify it and make it worse. So how do I deal with it? I deal with it okay, actually, it took me a long time to deal with it. First few years it wasn't too intense, but I think from 2011 to about 2013 or 13 or 14, it was really intense. So getting rid of things or dealing with things that made it really intense really helped it, but I still have it. And one thing I heard, and I always hear from people who have it, is just don't think about it. The idea of not thinking about it just seems pretty impossible, and I could not think about it. And even last year I had it pretty bad, so I was going up like a mountain and people were saying, oh, it's so beautiful, and I was like, yeah, but I'm not really here, I feel like this is not real, and I'm always so frustrated. Like when I feel it, I'm so frustrated because I just want to be there, I just want to be normal, I just want to be present and experience life the way everybody else does. As I was walking, I was thinking, actually, if I really focus on mindfulness and trying to get present, maybe I can, ease it a bit. And it has been working, it definitely has. If I'm out and it happens, then I try to really focus on my surroundings, and if I'm with someone, then it's kind of a disaster. I always wonder, can they tell that I'm experiencing something, because I'm always like I always feel like maybe they can see it in my face that I'm totally like out of it right now, I just entered like another realm, but I'm sure they don't because they just keep talking anyway, so I think it's okay. So if you're paranoid about that, I think it's okay, just try and keep in there, keep on the conversation and focus on what they're saying. But the key is not to get so wrapped into your own mind, because when you start thinking about it, it gets more intense and then you get lost into your own mind, and the more you get into your own mind, you get sucked into it. And if there is something like genuinely like traumatizing you, even subconsciously you might not be aware of it, but some things can just really bring that trauma or that anxiety back to surface, and we don't realize it, and our body doesn't want to feel it, so it protects itself, and so it brings us into this other like realm. And if you are being triggered in that way, then maybe you want to see like a counselor or a therapist who can really deal with those issues that are inside. Actually, when I was seeing one therapist about like a trauma related thing that I had gone through, it was just a specific thing that I was working through, she just really helped me get into feeling things in the moment and experiencing things in the moment, and that was really helpful. And it might not be helpful for you, Oh, we also worked through issues as well. We didn't just work on mindfulness and stuff. Actually, one more thing I want to say is that I could not deal with this very well for a long time, and I really wanted to end my life. Obviously, it wasn't just because of this, but because of other things and other things I was experiencing. You may feel like it's for life, and you might feel like you'll not get out of this. Still, try and find ways to get out of it, find ways to accept it. The more I fight against it, the worse it gets, and the more I put so much attention on it, and I notice it more. So when I just accept, okay, this is what I experience right now, if I can get to the source, or if it disappears over time, whenever it is, then I'll work towards that. But in the meantime, you just got to accept that this is happening, even though you don't want it, no one wants it. It's one of the most weirdest, worst things ever to experience, and yeah, maybe this video is not helpful for you at all, maybe, yeah, maybe just like, oh, like no help at all, but I really hope that you will get to a place where it eases over time, or maybe it just disappears. I don't know what your journey will be like, but it's going to be different from mine, and I really hope that you do get out of this soon.